Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Onyinye, and if today is the first day you are seeing me, you are highly welcome. I've not been away for 2 days. I've been running around because there are deadlines I need to meet up with. And if I have not talked to you or you have dropped a message and I have not replied you, I will try to go to YouTube and answer some questions. Then I will go to Telegram and see the questions there and answer them. Then my email, I will try and do that. But my head is full. So today I've got a special news and important testimony, to deliver. So one of us, Nkechi, that went to College of Health Science or Geneva, she got island visa as a senior healthcare assistant. So today I will take you into 10 stages that you need to undergo or what you need to start doing tonight to get yourself there. If you are looking for samples of caregivers CV or cover letter, I have dropped many in that group. You go to the media in Telegram group, WTP group, then you go to the media, you will see many CV samples of caregivers. You choose the one that you like or choose the one that you are aligned to. All of them are European standard CV for caregivers. Then I have also sent cover letter to you people. And I don't think that there's anybody that will say that there's something that is stopping them. All the things I promised last week, I just managed to deliver. Even when delivering it, or when you were seeing me, I was making those videos, I was really stressed and undergoing a lot of shift in my life. Okay, so today I will give you the 10 stages. So listen carefully. And if you have not joined WTP, I do say it all the time. You need to join WTP so that's where you come and solve your issues. What do I mean by solving your issues? If you are making application or the things I have explained today, you start making application on any website and you've got a problem, WTP is where you will come and ask the question and you will get an answer instantly, or maybe few minutes of hours, I will give you the answer. So if you have not joined, please click the link here. I pinned it here. Click the link and join. Don't come and tell me to send you the distance. It sounds somehow as if, it sounds disrespectful, because I will come here after explaining you come and message me to send it to you. I will tell you to go to WTPs. There, you said no, that you don't want to go to the group and get it. You're not paying me. I don't know. My God, you're hi, Jesus, Nigerians. Sometimes I don't get it, but we can move on from here. Number one is check your qualification. I have told you guys, let me just briefly explain. You don't need certificates to qualify as a caregiver professional, or a caregiver's service giver or whatever. I will tell you now. You are an African. We have that experience. It's just that I don't have time to take some job. There are jobs I don't have time for it. If I have time, because most of you have even more than experience for this job, because that's the way you need to build your CV. If I'm the one building CV of caregivers, I will not get any certificate because I've done it. My mother died of cancer, so I was sleeping in the hospital with her. So I have, taken care of someone in a critical condition. So I know what is caregiving. I have had experience inside the hospital for all the time my mother spent there. You understand? I know how to put it in my CV. That's why I said I don't have time for some jobs. You understand? If I have time, I take your experience and put it in the CV and package it like that. The problem now is that you have never worked in the European Union hospital, any hospital in that environment. So there are rules that are guiding that part of the acts in their hospitals. There are also rules guiding our own, so they are different. That's why you need to go and use only $5. There are courses, even if you don't want to use $5, if you don't have money, you can still do it in this YouTube. Yes, you can. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you what I mean. Because, I don't want to be. Let me show you. Where do I go from here? Guys, let me show you guys what I mean. Because after doing this, I want you to go and do it. Don't. If I were you, I will not spend money getting CV certificates for caregivers, which all of us in Africa have done it. Is either you have lived with your grandparents like I did, or you have taken care of your siblings. We are from a place that my mother never had a maid. I've never seen a maid. Is when I went to secondary school that people started talking about their maid in dormitory. I never had that. You understand? I was the one looking after my younger ones. So I never had so I did the work from birth. So I know what to put there. But I will show you where to go and get a view of what is required of you if you are applying in European Union in YouTube, because that one is free. You just buy a data and watch it and use your own experience to organize the responsibility that you have done. I know of a girl, she's the one that took care of her father when her father had sepsis or something like that. So that's what she packaged in her, and she even told them that even there's not any, we don't have caregivers in Nigeria. We don't. I've now it's all this auxiliary nurse, but this auxiliary nurse, they are claiming that they are nurse. So they are not caregivers. If you ask any auxiliary nurse, who are you? She will say that she's a nurse or he's a nurse. So now we don't have caregivers. So when your family is in the hospital in Nigeria, you will be there doing the caregiver, toileting, changing over from commode to bed or from bed to wheelchair. You will be the one washing the person. You will be the one the doctors will give drugs to give. The doctor don't even give the nurses to give. That's the way we operate in Africa. You will be the one, the doctor will say 1 times 3 in a day. That's what they write. But you will be the one doing medication. So that's the caregiver's responsibility. You have done it. But the problem here is that you have not done it to the standard of European Union health, whatever. So that's why I will take you to some channels where you will go and watch and get some of this experience so that you know what to answer in an interview. Like if they ask you, what is red bag used for? What is yellow bag used for? What is black bag used for? You'll be able to answer that. You'll be able to answer sliding sheet, what is used for. How you transfer people with sliding sheet. You'll be able to answer what a bedpan is used for. So those things, we don't have it in Africa, where we are coming from. We do the toileting, what I mean. So we don't have those kind of equipment or even the hoist, because in Europe you don't carry people, because where we are coming from, we carry people. You don't carry people, so you use hoist. You should know how to use the hoist. You should know how to use the slings of the hoist. You should know how to even maintain the hoist, charge the battery, and all that. That's the work of a caregiver. Then for senior carers, then we will start now getting into the medication part, because it's the senior carers that give medication in any place that you go to, because they won't have a special exam, a special training on medication. So you still don't have that. But this Nkechi went to College of Health. So she used certificates she got from College of Health, Federal College of Health or State College of Health in Ojiri, Enugu State. That's what she used. So she even went as a senior carer from Nigeria, not even ordinary carer. She went as a senior carer. They employed as a senior carer because she has to register in COLU. I will still tell you, for people that, if you have any qualification from College of Health in Nigeria, I will still give you, that's number 2 here. Get registered with COLU if you have, a certificate from College of Health. So I will show you. I think I need to, how do I do it now? Okay. Just a second. Let me see whether I can get YouTube and get to where you need to get this training. You don't need to pay if I were you. But if you have money, you can go to Coursera, Udemy, and pay them and get skills for care. If you have those certificates, care training. Okay, we are here now. So, okay, let me share the screen so you see what I mean, and I'll show you guys what I mean. Okay, where am I? Okay, I'm here. Guys, we need to share screen. I will show you some example of things that I'm talking about, because you only need some training to use the equipment. Okay, now I'm sharing this screen. I don't know whether it's showing. Okay, it's showing. This is moving and handling training. Aha, is there in just type moving and handling training. You see the way they carry people. In Africa, we would have, get 2 people to carry this person. But I will show you the video when it's playing, so you get the sense of it.
Anything, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Okay.
And procedures. We have a legal obligation to adhere to these policies to ensure we are working in a safe. You need to be checking that all the information is of the sling, washing instructions.
Are you seeing it now?
And serial
That's
codes.
the training.
And the label is always on the outside of the sling. I'm going to ask the service user to sit forward for me.
You see the kind of
sling goes right down the back.
Learn here. That's the kind of thing. In Africa, we don't have this equipment. We carry people, you know what I mean? We carry people by our hands.
Nice and tight. Okay. Bring the legs round. Service user to lift leg. Ensure the straps of the sling is on the upper part of the leg.
Okay.
And the other one. Cross the straps in the middle. You okay to be hoisted, Tracy?
Yes, I am.
Bring in the hoist. Ensuring carry bar is stabilised at all times.
Okay.
Attach the
let's
loops to the bar. Check the moving handling plan
show you something
for details of this. So white shoulders, Jodie, blue legs. So ensure the service user's arms are outside of the sling. You ready, Tracy? Up we go. Keep your head back.
Okay, so that's okay. You watched it now. You see what is there. So that is the kind of training that people need to do, because you will learn how to use the equipment, care equipment or personal care equipment. you have to know that in Africa, that's the only difference. But any other thing, any other thing apart from these machines, commode, in most cases wheelchair, in most cases we don't really have wheelchair in Africa like that, except people that are crippled or people that have mobility problems. They are the one using this wheelchair. But you need to know how to put the foot plate and so on. You really need to know the safety measures. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. And you can learn all these things in YouTube. You can see, I just went to YouTube. So don't come and tell me to give you the link again. Just type manual and handling in full training. You can see the one I watch, I can give you that link. The one you watched now is full training. Go and watch it from the beginning. That's the training they will give you in that place. You're going to pay £10. It doesn't change. Their own is not special. You have gotten experience how to take care of people from since you were born in Africa. We've been taking care of people. We don't have caregivers to do it for us. So since you were born, you've been cooking, you've been washing sick people, you have been giving them medication. That's care skills. What you need to do is learning how to use those equipment like hoist, wheelchair, bedpan, sliding sheet, shifting chair, and all that. That's the only thing you need. And again, the safety measures against around sanitary area, like green bags, the yellow one, the red one, what goes in there, or the black one. That's the only thing. It's not a rocket science. Yeah, it's not robotics, it's not machine learning, it's not so difficult, it's what you do every day. It's just that you're going to be using equipment to do it. That's the only difference. So number two, if you have gone to any health school, or you have done medical lab, or you need to go and register in COLU. Yes, I will give you the link. I have said now I will give you the manual and handling full training link from YouTube. I will give you COLU training in Ireland. So you go and register your qualification with them. Then work visa, naturally, you need to go and look for job. And when you get the job, they have to give you a certificate and give you a contract. These are the two things that you need from the employer. Then the employer will now give you that to go to embassy in your home country, with. Then that's the only thing that you need from there. You need to have valid international passport. You need to have valid insurance. You need to have valid is it a health insurance and travel insurance? You need to have it. If you don't have it, then you go to airport, ask anybody that works in their ticketing. They normally have the contact of where you can get insurance that will help you travel. In Ireland, you don't pay all this surcharge they are charging people in United Kingdom. So the cost of movement might be taken care of the agency that is employing you, or you will be asked to fix your traveling cost. Then the beauty of this, again, is that it comes with family support. You will be given chances to bring your family, because you're not going to be coming to work for them in that menial job and you'll be traveling to Africa to look after your family. This is what you need to stress in your application. You have to be truthful, say you are married. If there's any box they ask you how many kids you have, you add anybody that is depending on you. Nobody gonna ask you to go and do DNA test. So far they are below 18, you add them to the list. Then now you need to go to websites. I will give you 3 island care companies that give people COS. Then you need to go to this website and start putting your applications and all that. When you get interview, you come back to that training before your interview. You watch the full training so you understand. You write the name of this machine. Because what will happen in the interview they will do with you on Teams or WhatsApp live interview is this. They will bring that sling that you saw them using. They will ask you what it is. You understand? If you don't know what that sling is, then there's a problem. Maybe they will bring that hoist. That machine you saw there is hoist. They will bring it out and ask you, what is this machine? You need to say it's hoist. You use it in hoist people. Then they will bring a wheelchair and ask you what it is. You need to know. They'll bring a red pan or yellow bag or red bag and ask you what goes inside them. Yellow bag is, like a pads, sanitary pads, that adult pads and all that goes into the yellow bag, disposable ones. Then red bags are clothes that is soiled with fluids, body fluids or anything like that, or their clothes. It goes to the red bags. The black bags is domestic waste that goes there, like cups and all that goes there. So they expect you to know these basics, because these are the basics. They expect you to know these basics. Nobody will ask you about anything on medication, but they will make sure that you understand that you need to give medication as directed. So all these things are on YouTube for you to learn for free. But if you want to go to Udemy and Coursera or learn at a spot to, do all this training, you're going to cost you money. If I were in your shoe, I will not spend that money, because I already, have the training from home. Yes. The beatings I get, when I was raising, looking after my younger ones. So that's enough experience. I'm not going to pay anybody for what I got naturally at home. You understand? So this is it. This is the way it works. So it's so simple. The thing I noticed here is that people are not putting their weight on searching for job. They just want to sit down and push the whole work for another person to do it for them. No. Before you plan to come to Europe, you need to have patience, wear it. Second thing, you need to work for it. Third thing, you need to make out money and budget. You need to spend money, because when you start traveling for this interview, for verification of your document, and they cost money. Nobody will do it for you for free, except your uncle and or your aunties decided to help you do it. Then they will do it. It's a whole lot of stress. Even one application, the application we made for school, there's application that is hooking me there. I think they are 4. I have done 30 applications and stay counting. Before I come live now, and I just finished 2. That's the way it is. Nobody will sit down and be doing 40 applications for you to make sure you got reasonable costs to do, or reasonable job, or with a contract with a good money. Nobody will waste weeks sitting down in their computer, burning data, doing it for you. So your expectations are so wrong. And again, you don't even think what you ask of another person. And sometimes when you can, most of you that are watching me now, you can notice if you ask me, I will laugh. That laughing, I don't want to reply you. I woke up by 7:30 this morning. Somebody called me and said, Madam, please, if you want help me, put 2 applications for me. That's it. There's no any greeting. There's no, I just don't know the guts and and I laugh. I say, thank you so much. I will talk to you later. I cut phone, because I don't want to get angry. The things that you expect from people is the things that you can do for yourself. If you don't want to do it for yourself, get someone that will sit down and be applying for jobs for you and be charging you each application the person sat down to make. They will charge you for it. You pay them. Because I don't apply for jobs. I have said it here many times. I don't apply for jobs. The school I'm applying is mental draining. You write SOP, you write the application, you write cover letter, you message the professor, you message the dean, then you get a call that something is missing in their transcript or this thing, or the course, what they studied back home is not gelling. You started writing the person's experience to match it. It's a whole lot. So I'm not going to carry that one. Then I will move into jobs, because most Nigerians are not serious. I know when I was applying for jobs for them, when I was giving them clue on how to come with SOP from this place, Certificate of Sponsorship, COS, then somebody will get interview. Do you know, I have had 3 people that got interview. They send it to their email. They didn't read their email. and interview passed. And she came back to order me to go and call them here because I'm here. Her reason is that I'm here. I can go travel to go there. Is it not the same country? Is it not the same country? I can do it if I'm here. Is it not the same country? God, sometimes, you have to, look at people and you laugh. That laughing is that you don't want to answer, because if you answer, things will go wrong. And again, you cannot pick your words. So now, relocation. In this case, you are going to bring your family. If Ireland give you certificate of sponsorship, you can bring your family. That's number 6. You have family. There's no any restriction in Ireland because Ireland is still in European Union. So European Union don't separate families. This is not UK. UK is different. Now, healthcare system. Understand how the healthcare work before you go for the interview. I have said it here and I have shown you the video, the questions you should expect and all that. So that is number 7. Then number 8, you need to check the cost of living when you get this certificate of sponsorship. You need to check this cost of living. Before, I said if you are struggling with funds, don't include your family from the beginning. Because what will happen? I want you to go and check flight ticket for family of 4. It can get to 8 million or 9 million. Only flight tickets we are talking of. So the best option is for you to come out first. When you come out, you work 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. It will give you a space to understand the country, understand where to live, save up for accommodation. Because if you are bringing children maybe you have 3 children and they are above 11 years, they cannot share room if they are different gender. So these are the things you consider. You don't come and tell them, hey, they will manage. No, it's wrong for teenagers, a boy and they get to sleep in the same bed or room, share a room together in here. Yeah, it's not the way it is in Africa. No, you don't share that. So these are the things that you need to come in. You understand the culture before you now go and even understand the education system. Understand where you need to register your children, look for school, ask them about good neighborhood. It's not everywhere that you need to go and live. Like me, I cannot live in London because I'm raising children. Yes, even if you dash me, I can't. There's the places I cannot live. I'm in Europe, I'm in United Kingdom, but there are places I cannot live. Yes. So if you're coming with children, these are the things to consider. Most of you that watch UK content, you have heard of gun crime, you have heard of knife crime and other. Where is it happening? London. So if you've got teenagers, or you check that island, the place that you need to go and live, even if you transporting yourself to come to work, these are the things to do when you come alone. You will be able to understand the country. Then, if I bring my children, where do I need to live? Where do they need to go to school? Which is best. Then even you can come into internet and check crime rates where is, it is red. So you come online and you check it. Then you know where to stay away from. So these are the things that culture shock experience it when you start working in Ireland. Politicians are using immigration for votes to get votes. So you might experience a lot of things that we experience. Like I experienced one yesterday. Yeah, pure racism. I experienced that one. Yeah, yesterday. I was standing in a queue. So somebody came and stand in my front. It's not good or nice. I moved back. My daughter asked me, why am I moving back? I said I need to move back because I don't want wahala. Then I was filling application. I left to go to that place. So I moved back. I was teaching the kids how to, do to these people. Don't even give them room. Don't argue. Just keep quiet and move back. I moved back. Then the children came and started again for me to be moving back. I now stop because if I do that, it will affect the kids I'm coming with. Because what will happen is that these kids would think is normal. Anybody can stand in their front. I did that when an elderly person standing. I think it was their granny. So, old people here, you don't need to argue so much. I moved back. Then I now looked at the young girl and she understood that I'm not having it again. She said, oh, my camera is here. I need to move. You need to stand together. I didn't answer, but I gave a look, not to there. That kind of look, African mother's look. I gave that look and she left me alone. You understand? So you will experience culture shock. You will experience institutionalized here and it is soft. It is mild. They don't shout, they don't pull gun, but you will experience it in Ireland, in UK, and even in France. So you be ready for that. Now Ireland has, opened the door for caregivers. Many people will now start trooping there. And support system. You will not have support system, obviously. You're coming from Africa, you left your family back home. There's nothing like support system or whatsoever. So you have to start going to church. You have to start making your own friends. You have to start settling. So now, when we finish here, now I will go to the group to give you all the links that you need to proceed with your applications. And I wish you luck from here. And may God bless you. If you have any question, you can ask me here, then I can answer you. And we have tomorrow I will talk about this thing that is coming up. There are many nursing vacancies, and the Ireland need nursing, but nurses are different from caregivers, because caregivers don't have any registration except when you are a senior caregiver or you have done, like you Nkechi went to College of Health Science. You have gone to that kind of school and come out with a certificate. So that COLU will now help you update that your certificate into their own, like measure your own certificates with their own and see where they place you. So that's why you need the registration if you are coming out with healthcare certificates. But caregivers, you don't need any certificates to come and do care. You don't need anything. Yes. Your WIAC is good because you need to come and start your MVQ and all that. If you are coming, maybe you do a training to get more qualified in the job so that you can get some promotion and all that. If not that, then there's no point. Okay, guys, if you have any question, you can ask me your question. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and make sure that you are following this channel or you subscribe to this channel. It has been so hectic, but I'm surviving. I will call it surviving because I've not been sleeping well and all that. And let me look at the questions so we can call it today. If you have any question, you can ask me. Olalinde Omosuyi. Good evening. Olalinde, good evening. How are you? Teniola Esther, good evening, Teniola. Grace, how can I get a visa sponsorship job for caregiver as an international applicant? That's what I'm explaining here. I said I will give you the links. If you have more qualification, like you went to College of Health Science, I will give you the link for their country's healthcare professional certificate. So you will go and register there. When you register, I think they will give you a certificate, another certificate to show that you have registered and where your qualification are, and like the grade, they will grade that your qualification and see where you are. And that's it. So I think I don't have any, it's only one question I've got here and I've answered that. And then if you've not joined WTP, the link is pinned here. I will still pin the link in the after this video. I will still pin the link. And if you are still watching me, my God, please, can you give us a thumbs up, guys? It helps, YouTube to tell people that we are here. They don't pay us any money if you give us a this thing. It's just to tell people that we have dropped video. That's what your up is doing, so that others can apply and all that. And I would like to say this. Looking for job, you need to make as much as application. You go everywhere and make as much as like every day you wake up. Don't do one application and be waiting for them. No, you have to put in application as much as you can. Please don't do one application and come out and say that you have applied. And again, be reading the job specification. It is good that you read the job specification, because the job specification will give you what to write on your CV or how to prepare for your interview. That's what job specification does. It gives you an idea of the question or what goes on there, daily activities and all that in your job role. So that is it. Okay, may God bless all of you, and I wish all of you luck. And if you have any question, you come to WTP and we can. Let me quickly drop the links before night, because I'm really tired. And I have to catch up some messages, emails, and all that. Please, if you've not received any feedback, I will do that before I go to bed or tomorrow morning. So just don't panic. I'm overworking myself, but it's for a reason, because I want many applications to get positive results, and it's not easy. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Bye bye. I'll be ending this video here. May God bless all of you. Bye bye.